This training is being Facebook. Yeah, can just take your time, go to my channel, subscribe, so that I'll get answers from YouTube and the number of users that have subscribed to the channel. All right, the ICT hands-on training series, we have done this actually, and the first one was introduction to Zoom platform, online forms, introduction to online forms, surveys, full platform, free conference call. We have done Microsoft Experience, Outlook, and Windows Mail. We have done Microsoft Word, which we did last 2 weeks ago. And today we're going to Microsoft PowerPoint. Then the next edition will be on Excel. Then we'll be talking about cybersecurity awareness and also in the later editions. Yeah, then if you have any topic or area of concentration that you want me to cover, you can send it to the email showing on the screen here, salabi@net.gov.ng. Then I'll be able to prepare for that to take it up. Microsoft Office, it has a lot of applications inside. And the major four of it that client, the Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Word documents for typing, letters, agreements, and all sorts. Then PowerPoints for presentation, just like the one that I'm doing now. It's a PowerPoint presentation. Then how to animate it and all sorts like that. Then Excel, then we have Publisher, we have Visio, and so on like that. So, but on this training, we're concentrating on these common ones. And today is PowerPoint that we're going to. Last week, we talked about Microsoft Word, and these are all the things that we taught under it. So Microsoft PowerPoint today, we'll be talking about the menu and toolbar overview, creating smart designs, inserting and editing pictures, videos, and shapes, and transition and animation, slideshow management, saving and exporting to multiple formats, and so on like that. So I'll try as much as possible to touch areas, sub-areas, common areas, and even uncommon areas. But if you have any question, you can pen it down. Then after my presentation, you can ask the questions. Yeah, so I'm going to Microsoft PowerPoint now. Okay, I'll do away with this my presentation because I want to use it as an example. Yeah. In PowerPoint, okay. So, share the screen. All right, this PowerPoint, and on the PowerPoint here, we are talking about the toolbars. These are the menu bars at the top here. The first one is called title bar. And after that, we have menu bar. Then all these ones are shortcuts under the menu bars. In the previous Office editions, when you click like this, it drops down. But since 2013 or 2007, yeah, it has been changed to balloon like this. So when you click on it, it shows it on a balloon under it like that. The shortcuts, then you can still go to like this one under here, okay. This font side, these are the common aesthetics that you can do to fonts. But if you need more, you can click this arrow, then it will take you to where you can see other ones to add to it. So also others like that. So under home, you have common formattings that you can do. Under insert, you have many things that you can insert, which we'll be talking about. Then design. This design gives you the opportunity to create a page, a new page. Let me start by creating a new page here. How to create a new page? Go to File, Presentation. You can take a blank presentation, or you use a predefined presentation. This one is welcome to PowerPoint. You can take it then and adapt it to whatever you want. Then if you want any other predefined one, you can take from here. And if you want more themes, Microsoft will go online to go and get more themes for you. So you can actually pick any one out of this and adapt it to fit your presentation. Now, let me try to pick which one is simple like that. Okay. So usually it's okay if you can pick a predefined template, because that one will give you the room to get all the formatting, then the theme associations that are on it to start with. So like this theme that we pick now, this template, this is how it is. That is the first page, and the second. If you have a graph also, you can do that. This is the data that is used to plot the graph. Then something like this and all sorts like that. Yeah. But you can actually create your own from scratch. So, and what I will be doing is that, okay, let me close this. I want to create this presentation that I'm using starting from scratch. So let me start by taking a blank presentation. Yeah, this one is this. You can actually do, and when you click, if you are using Microsoft 365, which is Microsoft 2016, yeah, it gives you some design ideas. So you can actually pick design ideas from your right, what you want to use. Let me see, okay, let me take this. Yeah. So it's this, it's giving me this design idea. I can put my topic here. Then here, I can put the subtopic also. Let's hold on. Yeah, minute, just give me a small. All right, sorry about that break. Yeah, so when you take a design idea like this or like this, so it gives you a predefined section to put your title and subtitle or something like that. But I don't want to use design idea, so this, I'm deleting this. So what I want to do is I want to create a freehand by myself. So I come here now. I want to insert a shape. Okay, I have shapes here. So I pick this and this way. Yeah, when you want to expand, if you hold the control down, then you can expand the two sides at the same time. So also if you do for this side, so instead of expanding one side like this, in Word, in any Microsoft Office application, yeah, you have it like once you press Control, then you can extend evenly. Somebody's mic is on. Okay. All right. So I have it like this. This is a rounded rectangle. Now, this yellow node here, if you click it and drag, it will give you the rounded edge. Another shape, maybe you want to increase it, make it bigger, or make it smaller. Here. So in this, my background, you can see that in the application I'm using, okay, this one that I want to imitate, I have a background here, so which I actually took from, so let me apply that one from here first. I'll go to the design, then you can pick which design idea you want. Okay, I think that's not it. Okay, yeah, so this is my background, the actual background I use in that one. And you can see this one, I have it like this. I can change the color. You can see that it's blue, as the background is. So that one takes you to here, where you can change the background color. So I can come to color and change the color to whatever I like. Okay. All right, I think I use violet in that. Yeah, so that's this. You can see that as I'm changing the background, it's changing the color of the object of it too. So I can go back to my object and give it its own color and say, okay, don't fill it. If I say, okay, there is no outline, meaning that, okay, let me change the color of outline first so that you can see it. You can see that the outline is blue color. So I can say remove the outline completely, or I change it to another color. Let me change it to green. Then the filling inside, this is no fill, but I want to put it white so that it will cover the background. Yeah. So I have it like this. In this, so I have a picture I want to insert. This is what we are imitating, you know. I can go to insert from device. Okay, I think I have the picture here. All of them are sideways. I know. Okay, I have this picture here. So I'll work on this picture now so that you can see what you can actually do on the picture too. Now this picture as it is, it's too long for me. So I want to crop. You can crop from here. Put it down. Then I don't need the full size. Cut it to this. Okay. I think I have something square now. Yeah. Can place it on this side. Yeah. But as it is now, it has square edges. So I can still say, okay, I want it to look like this. When you come to picture style, so you can pick anyone. I think is it this I use in that? Okay, I think it's this, yes. Is this, or let me use this one here. So with this, you can see this one on this side. So those are the simple things that you can actually do with picture. If I want it to look like this, okay, which other one? Okay, you can see that this one has a mirage at the bottom. So, and any one of them you can pick to use when you are doing the practice. And also, okay, do something like this. Then I'm done with picture. I want to put a name now. So you insert, again, text box. So text box allow you to type. So when I put text box and I put here, so it's allowing me to type on top of this shape. Meanwhile, it's not the shape I want to type on. I actually want to type differently. So I click here. So when you click any other place, it will give you space to type. Yeah. So I pick this one here, this white, to choose a color that is not blended with white. Okay, so this one I have here, instead of going to insert another one, you can actually duplicate this. When you click on it and press Ctrl D, it duplicates whatever you have. Or you can even right click on it, copy and paste. Can right click on it like this, you see copy, then paste. So it will still give you the same thing. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes, this, I want to change the color. I don't want them to be the same. Green. Okay. You can see that it's pushing to one side because it's left alignment. I can put it on the center. I'll be able to have the two of them aligned. Then the two of them as they are, okay, let us say that they are not aligned as they are here. Maybe one is here, one is in that place, and I want them to align. So this, I click this, just press the Control, the Shift this time and click the other one. I've clicked the 3 now, selected the 3, so you can go to picture, then align. So under alignment, you can align them to the left, to the center, which is what I need now, to the right, up, or to the right, to the middle, that's horizontally and vertically, then you have align button. But what I need is this. So there's align 3 of them now. So I move them back. So the 3 of them are aligned at the center. Okay, I could move it up by clicking and dragging. Yes. Okay, so I finished that section. This is what we are imitating. Now, I want to insert another one. So instead of getting another text, I can just duplicate this one too and just pick it here to use. So the only difference there is that the font of this one, font size is big. I'm increasing it from here, or you can select if you have a figure, you can select here. Then the font, I have to look for the one that resemble the one used there. Okay, let me extend it to this one. I'll just see which one, Freestyle Script. So if you know the font that you want to use, you can type it here. Freestyle Script. So I have and on training. Right. It's not bold, so let me make it bold. It's too big. Yes. So I have it like this. Let me change the cooler color. Color that is very cool. Okay, this one blends with the background. Yeah. So let me take the deeper one. So I have this like this. Then under it, I have insert. I go to picture shapes again. So all these shapes, you can insert them. Let me say this. So this freehand means that when you are putting it, you can actually, I click, I've still not left it, I'm still rolling. So you can draw whatever you want to draw. That is freehand. Yeah. Then there are ready-made shapes there that you can pick. In this sense now, I just need a line. So this line, I just click. Once you click, it will give you a short line. Then you can see I want to make it straight. I have to drag one side. But it's not straight. Okay, so you have to, okay, straight now. Then you can pick how you want it to look like. Yeah, the column. Here, shapes outline, so I can increase how thick I want it to be. Then I can increase it. Okay, let me reduce the thickness, the weight, right? This one here also. So the two of them, they seem to be on the same line, but to confirm that, let me just click. I've pressed the shift to select the other one too. So here, I can come here and say align, like this object middle. So they are both aligned before. So let me group them. The reason why I want to group them is that I want to align them center with the title at the top. Let me try it first. As it is like this, I've not grouped them. And now say align center. Can you see that it has put the two on top of each other now? So, which means that we can see. So what I needed here is select the two, then group. As I group the two of them now, so I can align with this one and it will be the middle. See how it is? So I created something in the middle also. Okay, on is here. That's one. Then there's a place two. I did this. Okay, you can see this circle in the middle here. So I'll now create a circle in the middle and put on inside it. So this oval shape. If you click and drag like that, it will give you oval shape. But if you want a perfect circle, just hold the control while you are drawing it. So it will give you, even the rectangle also, if you want the rectangle to be a square, just hold the control to give you a perfect square. So I have that there. Let me make it big a little. So this one, let me select it, shift plus this, then I can align them at the center. Then I want it to be aligned in the middle too. Yeah, so perfect. This one, the shape, let me say no fill. The color, let me pick the color for that one. Yeah. So inside it, I want to put on. Yeah, let me go back here, duplicate this, bring it up. One of the reasons why I duplicate the former one that I have before is that so that it won't change the formatting. If I have to insert a new text box now, you can see the font will be different. So I have to be changing it to the font and the color that I want. But when you duplicate, it brings the formatting of that one. On this, it's a cursive writing. Okay, let's take this. Make. Just put it inside here. Yeah, you can also use the arrow keys on the keyboard to move it to shape you want. Let's put it in red. Or you can do away with the small circle that we have inside it. Yeah, so that's perfect. Then this one is just information technology, which you know how I do it. Let me just copy from here and put here. So I have to make it big. You can see that as I'm using the font size here, it's making this one to be its own font, increasing it and increasing this one. It doesn't make it the same. But if I had come here, click it and come here, so it will just give them a uniform size. Okay, then other ones, just the same way. Let me just paste this one here as it is, instead of typing again. And also then this one, you change the color to red just from here and also like that. So those are the simple ways to do. Then at times, like the second page, this page now, I went online to go and get a picture of Outlook, Word, and all sorts. Then just put here. Let me do, okay, let me go online and get a picture of something. What can I say? Okay, I'm searching keyboard image online. Let's say I take this. Yeah, this is a keyboard. I copy it. And come here. Okay, sorry, I was out. Yeah, so I've pasted the picture here. But the picture, as you see it, that's a white background. Where I am now, it is covering this place. And I want the keyboard to just appear without a background. First, I need to crop it, but I want to show something before I crop it because we have white background here. Now, this picture, when you double click on it, it will give you the picture tools. Now, under here, under the color, you can say, when you click it, it can give you the forms that you can actually change the color to. These are white here, maybe you want the contrast and also like that. I've put another color. But what I want to do is that I want to remove the white area. So I pick set transparent color. So this one, you can just give me a pen now. Whenever I click, it will take off the color there. You can see that it has taken off any white that it sees around that place, it takes them off. So I need to crop this to make it only keyboard I need. All right, so I have only keyboard, and this keyboard can be here. Yeah. So what I just used this one to demonstrate is that you can remove the background, and this one applies to a uniform background. Let's say this is my picture now. If I want to remove the background, it will be so difficult for me because the color here is deep brown. This one is light brown. This one is dark, and also like, so they have various colors. But when you have a uniform background, any color it is, once it is uniform, you can remove it from that. So I'm able to do that. Let me see any other complex thing that is here that I can talk about. No. Okay. So that's it here. Now you see some animations that, okay, let me just follow our outline. So creating, what I've done is a freehand design because I started it from scratch. Now, this one, I want to increase the page, this one page. So when you click on this slide, you can actually do Control D also. Control D will duplicate that page for you. Once you do it again, it duplicates it and increase it. And it uses the same theme for all of them. So if I come to the design and I say I want to change the color, it will still change it for, can you see, changes it for all of them. So as many as they are there, it will always apply it to all of them. So if I want to change the design also, I can still pick this. But if I pick this, so it means that I have to go to all these ones and be changing the color again to suit the purpose. Or simply, I'll just take this picture, no, the shape color, I can just make it white. Oh, okay, I use, let me use fill. Let me just make it white. Yeah, you can see, I've changed the design, really, and the picture changes, but it's just only that it has its own design before. So in this place now, I can still adapt to this design. So what I just need to do is making my picture smaller than this here, and this I reduce it. This and the shape, I bring them here. Okay, the shapes, I can reduce them to, okay. So if I want to make it uniform, I'll just hold the control and be reducing it. So it's reducing the front and right at the same time. Yeah, so I have it like that. Then this one, I bring it here and reduce. Yes, so that's perfect for me. Again, I can increase this to make it fill this space. Yeah, so I can use this arrow key to move it up or down. Okay, the space is not managed well here. So this, I can select them together like this and move them. Okay, it even has a line for me here. So it means that I can even remove my created lines. Just only that it will stretch over this one. So you can see that I quickly adapted the design to what I want. So I'm undoing it now so that I will go back to my normal thing. Once you click, oh, I've passed the undoing level. Okay. All right, so let me change my design back and see if I have my life back. Oh, no. Okay, let's go to where we get to. I didn't copy it before I come here. Okay, the good news is that the first one is still how it is. So that one I can come back to where I was, you can see. So this one I've damaged it. So Control D here now. So the second page I have now. All right, we have touched inserting and editing picture, video, shapes. Now, let me do the creating smart designs. Now, if you want to insert smart designs too, you can come. Okay, this if you want to do album, you can do album with a set of photos that you create. Then, okay, we have talked about shapes. Any shape here, you can take it. 3D designs, you can take from your system or stock 3D, mean that it will go to Microsoft Online to go and get some designs for you. Microsoft has made it so very good for anyone to do now. Once you have a license and you connect to the internet, you can get anything you want to do. Let me take this avatar. Okay, let's take this babe. Okay, why is doing that? I can't do any of that. Okay, it has inserted that now. And what you can see, the 3D design, you can actually turn it to right or left or how you want it to be. So it means that you can actually do mini animations with PowerPoint. When we go to when we get to animations, you know how to animate objects like that. So smart designs, then you can see when you have smart design, you can select which side of it you want to see and all sorts like that. Yeah, which you can actually do freehand from here too by clicking this in the middle. All right, that's 3D models. Then smart art also, you can pick, let me see. So it's simple. Okay, let's see this. Yeah, if you have something like this, okay, let me delete the former ones I have. Okay, so you see what I'm doing differently now. Okay, so this one I can say orange. Maybe I'm saying type of fruits. At the bottom, yeah, then banana, apple. So here, it doesn't give me the, so I can go and change. Yeah, can see. Now, this is smart design that you can actually use to demonstrate whatever you want to do. Then at the top, I can put the topic, I can put text box and say types of fruits. So with this, I have the title of it. Yeah, So that's about smart charts. Then charts also, you can insert charts from if you have to create data for the chart anyway. Let's say I'm inserting this. Yeah, it has given me here. So you can see that it has a predefined sample data that it has given me. So you can edit the data, then it will give you what. Let me say I change this one to 7. You see that immediately it has stretched it. So whenever you are using pie charts, graphs, and all sorts, then you have to have a data to use about it. Okay, slide zoom. Anyway, there are some that I will not touch. You can actually practice on your own so that I will be able to say the ones that I want to know. Then you can actually insert videos too. You can start from your system or you can insert online. Then you can insert audio also so that when you are doing your presentation, it can play at a time. Then you can actually record also directly and put on it. All right, that's about creating smart designs. Then animations. Now, let me use this one to show you that because it has multiple slides. Now, this page like this, all this, I can actually select them one by one and go to animation. This one, if I want it to do like this is how it will apply or fly in. The second one, let me say this. Okay, these ones are not grouped. Let me group it first. Right. Animation. So I want this one to appear. This one, I want it to like this. This one, I want it shiver. This picture, let me see what I can do to that. Bounce, I want it to bounce. So if I'm doing the slideshow, you can see that I've applied animation to all of them. So if I do a slideshow now, let's see how it will come. You can see that those ones that I didn't apply anything to, they appear. So if I click now, the first one will come. I click again, the second one, I click again, the third one, the fourth one, then I click again, the last one. Yeah, so and you can change them in the order that you want them to come also. Yeah, so that's about transition. Any objects that you have, text, picture, or whatever, you can actually animate them. So and you have a series of animations that you can pick. These are entrance animation. If you want it to, the way it will enter, then when you want to go out the way, it will disappear. Yeah, then if there's anyone that maybe when you are presenting, you want it to emphasize, maybe to be bouncing. So you can use the emphasis on it like that. Yeah, so let's talk about the transition also. Transition is this. This page, let me do a slideshow of it also. Okay, before I come to this, let me talk about timing. You can actually set time for the animation instead of clicking. Let me see, on the animation, I click this one. So you can see it is on click here. So if I say with previous, meaning that once the first one appear, it should appear also. This one, I said after previous. Okay, this one, let me say after previous too, so that it won't come up with the beginning one. Let us say After, let me set duration for this one and say 25 seconds. Okay? Yeah. Or let me say 10. Okay. So let me run the animation, the slideshow again. You can see that this handsome training, it come on its own. Yeah. And I click this one, come. What did I do? Okay. So what I wanted to show you there is that you can actually set time for somebody. You see presentation that somebody is not controlling. You are just talking and the presentation is just running on its own. You can actually use such a thing to manage the time. If you have set everything, you know that what you want to talk about it is just like 5 seconds. You set 5 seconds for it. Once you mention it like this, it shows by itself. So it's good in time management and all sorts like that. Yeah, then about the transition, this transition here, I come to transition. This first one, what I set for it is glitter. The second one, vortex. And the third one, okay, if you click on it like this, you see how it shows. This one is glitter. So you can actually preview how it shows before you set it. Yeah. So if I run the slideshow now, you see how this one come, how this one come. Yeah. So how it transits from one to another. All right. But yeah. So we have talked about transition and animation. Then slideshow management. Now, when we go to slideshow is what I've presented now. You can see what I'm doing here is a reading view. Reading view affects your slideshow and the animation and transition also. And the reason why I'm using this reading view is that I don't want it to cover my whole page. Yeah. So because I'm still using the old desktop for another thing. Okay, but if I put it on slideshow, let me show you that. On slideshow, this slideshow, it fill up my space, my page, and I won't be able to see any other thing to do again. Yeah. So when you are doing a presentation, slideshow is actually preferable when you are not editing. But because I'm explaining, that's why I'm using the reading view. Okay. All right, so on that slideshow, you can start from beginning, start from current slides, presentation, present online, hide, slideshow. And when you go into all this one, you can see what you can actually, how you can manipulate some of these things. Then you can, when you are doing a slideshow also, you can record it so that it becomes a video that you can actually play or reuse for another situation. Then you can set the timing and all sorts like that. Okay, I'm going back to this. Yeah, then saving and export. Now, let's say I've prepared the presentation. I can come here and say save a copy. When you're saving a copy, you see the multiple forms. You can actually do it. So after finishing your presentation, you can actually convert it to PDF so that you can send to people. They don't have to have Microsoft PowerPoint to run it. PDF can be viewed even with most browsers now. Yeah, so you can make it like that, PDF. Then in PDF, it's not editable. So you are sure that whatever you have prepared, that's what you are sending to somebody. They can manipulate it and also. Then there are other formats too. Then you can export it to a video format too, that's MP4, and you can place on the website also. You see some animated text that look like presentation that some people place on the website or something. You can use something MP4 like this to create it. Windows Media Video also. Then I want to talk about JPEG and PNG too. As it is here now, you know, it's one page, but you can save it as picture. If you save it as picture, let me see which one. Okay, let me say this one now. You know, I can edit it. Let me now say I want to save as picture. I pick PNG. Yeah, the main difference between JPEG and PNG is that when you have a picture in JPEG, it will have a background, white background. But when you have PNG, if you don't have the background in your picture, it will not give the background to it when you export it. So I always prefer to use PNG whenever I'm exporting, let's say, test. Let's export. So I say save. So it's asking me, is it all the slides I want to convert to picture or just one? Okay, I say just this one. So it's only this one that I am on it that it will convert. Oh, I hope I know where it's saved. Oh. It is, okay, so you can see it is not editable again. I've converted it to picture. So that's one way again, you can convert it to picture for anyone that you don't want it to be editable. If you convert it to PDF, the difference between converting to PDF and picture is that PDF have multiple pages and picture has just only one page. So if you want to convert all this one to picture, it will create one file for each of them. All right, so that's how to convert it. If you go there too, you can see how to convert to other formats too. Then I want to talk about app also. Every application comes with app. So you can go through the app to ask questions. It will open the app beside you. Then you can select topics that you want to find, let's say about animation. Yeah, you can select what about it. Then if it is, you can contact support, is feedback, then training shows. You can actually have training videos also. You see this one talks about slides and layout, text and tables. So if you want to deal with text and tables, you can quickly come to the side and see, oh, I want to insert this, I want to insert, okay, hyperlink. So it will give you a small video that you can actually watch, 48 seconds, and play it. Then there are texts about it too, that, okay, this is what you can do to achieve that. Okay, I think the internet is, okay, it's playing now, you can see. So it will tell you a few things that you can do with the hyperlink and hypertext, yeah. Yeah, so Microsoft has made it very simple like that to do. All right, I hope I've been able to cover the areas, the outline presented. So this time I will give opportunity for questions on this. So thank you for listening and attending this training. I want to say again that it's streamed live and it's recorded on YouTube and Facebook. You can actually go there and to refresh to see what is presented today. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel when you get there. So let me give opportunity for questions and answer now. If you have questions. Anyone, you just unmute yourself and talk, or type in the text in the chat room, and I can take it.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Can you hear you, Mr. Raviu? All right.
Yes, I just, do I say by accident or somebody? I did not know who sent me this, but I so much appreciate and for this refresher sort of course. So,
Okay.
We urge you to try and please keep it up.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Most things that are forgotten are back to memory. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the feedback, sir. Yeah. All right. Any other question? And if you have any topic or any subject area that you want us to cover, you can send me the email to this email, then we'll plan it. The last of this
again. Hello.
Mr. Sir. Yes.
Yes. You know, this Microsoft Office, especially Excel,
yes,
is a very, very powerful tool.
Yes.
So the advanced part of it, which has to do with macros.
Yes.
I don't know whether you have something for that. So as we grow, I don't know when that is
okay.
So I'm just suggesting that you probably consider that. So that
okay, sir.
I've used it a long time, and I also like to have
to refresh on it. Okay. All right. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, in the next edition, we're going to have a Microsoft Excel. It's actually basics. You can see that basic. That's the reason why I put it in the PowerPoint and Word. You don't see basics there, but this one is basic. So when we finish the basic, then maybe when we finish this outline and finish the week 8 of it, yeah, then we can consider the Excel, because the advance is very complex. So in that sense, it means that we just will have to be taking it bit by bit to and yeah. All right, sir. Okay, any other questions? Yeah, you have tried to keep to your time today. So if there's no other questions, I want to appreciate you once again for taking your time to attend this training. And it will continue. Next week, we will, okay, in the next 2 weeks, we'll be having it on the Excel basic. And on our own, we have it like that. So thank you so much for participating in this. Oh.